Okay. Let's see who shows up.
Okay.
I feel like it will be the people who need messages, you know?
Exactly.
I like that sweater. It's cute.
Oh, thank you.
Very cute.
Okay, so let me see. I did the live stream. Does it say live streaming? The
Uh,
content of this meeting is being sent to YouTube.
okay.
Okay. But you never know with Mercury and retrograde. Oh, by the way, Facebook and Instagram are both down. So I couldn't send, well, of course, that's the same thing pretty much. So maybe YouTube's not going to work either,
Well, I
you
guess we'll
know?
find out. Yeah. I guess if it's meant to be.
Yeah. All right, live. Hmm. Usually would say,
Yeah, usually it says live.
hmm. Channel, try that again. Oh, okay, here we go. Good. Think. Usually would say. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, wow. It actually is working. Unbelievable. Okay, let me record. Oh, people, Mercury is in retrograde. We've got the beautiful
Yes,
Courtney
it
Dillon
is.
here, and
Hi,
we got
everyone.
my beautiful son Eric on
He's
the
right
other
here.
side. And yeah, I had it in my iCal 2:30 change template because I had the constant contact flyers I was putting 2 o'clock Central Time and all the other time zones. So I was reminding myself to change the template. I didn't realize it was actually an iCal to actually do the live. So
It's okay.
thank
We're
God
here.
Courtney got to me. But I've been trying to send it out on social media, but Facebook and Instagram are down, so I couldn't do that. LinkedIn only. Okay. Hi everyone, and Courtney Dillon's information is in the description box below and is going to be on the screen. And
Eric's talking.
oh, hi Eric, I love you.
Hi, Mom. He wants to give a message while if you're waiting for the questions
Oh, there's
to.
plenty coming up. Yeah, no
Okay,
problem.
okay, okay. But this is just a sorry. I always he tells me not to itch my nose because I always itch my
Oh,
own
I
nose
do that too. Yeah.
when I start talking to them. Okay, so this week is kind of a particularly, I don't know what this is, challenging energy for a lot of people around relationships. So
Hmm.
if you notice, he's saying like volatility or hot temper, if you're feeling hot-headed, if you're feeling a lot of emotions come up, old wounds surface. Tomorrow, which is what is tomorrow? 12/12. There's like a portal day. This is a good
Yeah, I'm going
time.
to do the 12/12 activation at
Yeah,
12/12 on 12/12.
it's a good time to do the activation, but also
Yeah.
to release what's come up this week. So if there's a
Yeah.
pattern you want to let go of, it's surrendering. It's really actually surrendering. So if there's something that it's just kind of driving you nuts, but you don't know how to solve it, you can also kind of like put that energy into the portal. Like you could release it into that, and you can just imagine it is releasing, and you'll feel better. So it's
And
kind of how
yeah,
to work with it.
I'm trying to share that event with everybody, but of course, freaking Facebook and Instagram gone, gone. Okay, you guys
Okay,
check this out.
questions.
Well, no, I'm gonna look at
Oh,
this.
okay.
This is AI of Eric. Watch. Wait, no. Oh no, he's not talking. It's muted. Okay. Okay. Oh, maybe it's because it's mute. I have my phone on
Get in
mute.
a closet.
Oh yeah,
Turn
there we
your
go. There
lights
we go.
off so you can't see shit.
I mean,
But
this
keep
is
your eyes open.
amazing.
Get calm. That means
Wait.
so if you're a seer, then go ahead and like sit in a psycho mansion, sit in a dark room, get in your bathroom, get in a closet, turn your lights off so you can't see shit, but keep your eyes open and get calm.
That's
That
his
means take
voice.
a breath. That means chill out and just turn your phone off. Keep everything off and get in there, get in the dark and open your eyes. Get your loved one to step in and just say, I'm here, let me see something. So in the fucking dark, kid you not, you will see bright ass colors and shit moving around. You don't even have to believe it for it to work. Surprised?
I think that's pretty cool.
That's a yeah, exactly how he sounds.
Oh God, yes. I missed that. Okay, let's go with questions. Eric, thank you for being a robot. Just kidding. Okay, yes, I am recording. All right, so let me see. We're going to switch to live chat, people. Don't go on top chat. And actually, I want to ask about somebody. It's the mom of Nicola Webster Barrett. Her name is Sheila Webster. She lives in San Remo, New South Wales, and she just got so much pain. I can't remember the cause of her pain.
Yeah. Is it fibromyalgia?
Oh no, she was knocked over by a push bike years ago. Huh.
Oh.
Maybe she has that too. And anyway, hip, thigh, shoulder, back pain, also osteoporosis. That doesn't help. Anyway, she lost her partner and her dog in the same month, 6 months ago. She's just a mess, and wanted to see if she would benefit by the Scalar pain service or something else.
I get a really strong yes for that. Like very helpful for her. I got chills throughout my whole body, so it would really help her pain level. Because her pain feels like it's like 8 or 10 on a daily basis. It's like almost unbearable. I also get fibromyalgia, so that is just coming in. My awareness is like popping in, so she might have that going on as well.
Yeah,
but definitely to get the Scalar service.
Okay. All right. All right. Now we'll go forward. Regine, I love that name. She hates it. But anyway,
I like it. It's pretty.
I love it.
Yeah.
My guess, number one, exit point. My question. My uncle Victor S. is often grumpy. He swears a lot and gets angry quickly. Did something happen to him, or is he receiving karma for the shit he did? Oh, the stuff he did.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I just the question is a little funny. Okay, let's look at Victor. Let's see what's going on with him.
And she's
okay, the first thing I hear about him is that he has belief systems that the world is against him. So he's going to be reacting to his own belief systems, and it's going to be mirrored back to him, and that the world is against him. And so he sort of comes at people in the world from a place of attack or a place of defensiveness. And you can look around, our belief systems. I'm channeling this book right now. And one of the things the guides told me earlier today that I wrote in chapter 2 is that our belief systems become our programs become our path. And we have to really undo them. We have to untether ourselves from them. We have to realize that we are God already. We are spirit. And then when we start to recognize that these beliefs come up. So what is happening right now, he's very tethered to these, that the world is just constantly against him. So
yeah, tell me about this book. You're writing a book?
I am. Well, yeah,
it's
called Living Intuition. So I'm only a couple chapters in, but hopefully I'm going to get it done. I'm hoping early, mid part of next year. So
nice.
Yeah,
it's giving birth to a new baby, kind of. It's really cool.
It is. It's kind of hard work and a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Especially handling it all. Oh my God.
Yeah, but it'll be good. I mean, I'm hoping it will.
Oh, it will be. Hong H from Florida. You had 5 eggs. Okay, no, that's let's see.
Holly H from Florida, is this the person?
Hong H.
Hong. Okay, sorry.
Are my dogs Chloe and Sage happy living in Florida? And any messages? We recently moved from North Carolina.
The dogs are okay. Let me check. Sorry, Sage is telling me, I don't know if this is a girl or a boy, but on the fence. Like Sage does not feel 100% yet. But they're going to get there. Like all of you, you're finding your footings is what I'm hearing. It's taking a while to adjust, but you're going to get there. By the middle part of they're happy overall and they're happy with their people. So that's like what matters right now. But kind of getting used to the new living situation. Sorry, Sage made me laugh because she feels a little bit of like a diva.
Oh, that's funny. All right, Robin B in Detroit. Hi guys.
Hi, Robin.
Eric, can you explain why in my mediumship class yesterday, I felt a sensation inside my head being pulled to the right. I know it sounds crazy.
No,
Is the
not
left
crazy.
different?
Not
Yeah,
crazy. He's
what do you
showing
mean
me
pulled
it's
it to the
somebody
right?
trying to give you your attention, get your attention. So that's going
Okay.
to be one of your interesting signs and symbols is what you begin to feel. You are a very good medium, by the way, you're saying. And he's giving me chills. So one of the ways, and I'm supposed to tell you this, he's telling me, one of the ways we can, as mediums, we can receive physical sensations in our bodies. So sometimes if we are connecting with a loved one crossed over, we might feel them in the room somewhere, but we also might begin to ask a series of questions like, how did you cross? Like, how did you die? Things like that. And the answer, you may feel a physical sensation in your body.
Yeah.
Like if somebody has a heart condition or heart attack, you may feel like a tightening in your chest, for example. So I would play with that, not just in the container of your class, because it feels like you have that gift and ability.
Very good. So
Yeah.
is there a difference between being pulled to the right or the left, or is it just a random thing?
It just I hear it's somebody trying to get your attention. That's what he said immediately. Um, for her, is right or left make a difference? It's going to make a difference, but you'll find out why. For me, most of the time I hear loved ones on my right side. Like I hear spirit, but for some reason Eric always comes in on the left. So I don't know. He just likes to be different, I guess.
Of course.
But yeah, he's always like right here. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, Angie K from France.
Mhm.
Does my father James want to leave a message for someone still on Earth? I don't know his name.
I feel like I would need a little more information. Let me see.
Okay, Angie Krajewski, would that help?
Yeah, let's see the father. Oh, there he is. Okay, instantly he makes me light up. He feels like a very happy, happy-go-lucky, just larger than life kind of soul, like life of the party, I guess.
Oh.
We could call him. He's telling me to let everybody know that it's business as usual up there. He's
Okay.
having a good time. So he's still doing the
Oh.
same thing.
All right. Nancy P from New York, from Long Island, New York. Is there any significance or any lessons about experiencing many suicides around me from 10 years to the present? The earliest was Douglas from New York, Douglas C. He died by hanging. They're at 13 years old. Oh, God.
Oh gosh, that's so horrible. Is there any lesson for her? Let me ask. Eric's saying yes. It's not that you had contracted necessarily to experience a lot of suicide around you. It isn't that. People are making some free will choices, unfortunately.
Okay.
But it feels like he's telling you it's helping you to actually spiritually awaken and see the importance and value of life itself. And so that's something like I mean, it's hard to say a positive out of suicide, but if we could say that this is something that's happening for you as a result. But I'm sorry, that's really hard.
That's hard. All right. Melinda Summers from California. Okay, no, that was a guess. I wrote the wrong contest question. It was really like I was stumbling and just, oh my God, I was supposed to have it today.
That's been my whole week.
Oh
I
my
mean, I'm
God.
telling you.
So
I sent out an email yesterday to my list, and like half the people didn't get it, and they couldn't. It was just like it was one of those.
Yeah, it's been
everything. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Let's see. William Castro, mother from a message from my angels. William Castro from Florida. Do we need to have a specific like we
No,
have?
that's fine. I'm gonna ask for his angel. Female angel, she's telling me her name is Belinda.
Oh, pretty
She's
name.
got this very beautiful energy. What does she have a message? He's got an ability to really start to communicate more with the other side. So as your abilities and gifts deepen this year, pay attention to the signs because they're going to be leaving you lots of messages.
Wow.
And
he is
change is
trying to
coming.
develop
Change,
that.
something change is coming for you. So you've been waiting for a big change. It's coming. So, yeah.
All right, Stacy A from Blythewood, South Carolina. Oh, the Carolinas are really pouring them in right now. What am I holding on to that is hindering me from losing weight?
I hear fear. Fear of yeah, fear. That's what I'm hearing. So
Okay.
to work on what are you most okay, I got it. Thank you, Eric. What are you most afraid of if you are able to lose the weight? Are you afraid of being seen fully? He's giving me chills. Are you afraid of people judging you? Things like that. So that would be what you want to work on letting go. And you can.
Yeah. All right, Luan H from North Carolina. There we go. My friend Paul from Manheim, Pennsylvania is trying to sell his home, hasn't been able to. Why? What does he need to
The
do
energy
to
is
sold?
totally stagnant in this home. It's like I go in this home and I'm like, I feel like I can't breathe.
Oh,
So
wow.
something needs to be done to clear the energy of the home because it feels like heavy, stagnant, like it's been sitting for a long time. It's not necessarily somebody did something bad or anything. It just it's like dead. It needs to be, I mean, open the windows, clear the space out, clear out the clutter. That's going to help sell it.
Would the main service for the household and that home and the land and all
Yeah,
that?
that could help too, because it feels like something is holding this kind of a destructive energy in place, and it's not, you know, people respond to energy. So if you go in a home and it feels warm and
Oh, yeah.
inviting, you're like, oh, I want to buy it. But if you go in a home and you're just like, you don't
Yeah,
feel
that's why
great.
the realtors put some nice warm baked cookies on the counter.
Totally.
Yeah.
And so it's just like a energy clearing that's needed.
Okay.
Okay.
Adventurous Asya Asya's from Bulgaria.
Hi, Asi.
Oh no, Penny Grumbine. Sorry about Pennsylvania. What is the best
Penny?
course, Penny, to take
Okay.
for my spiritual business practice?
Eric, are you asking? He's like, he just says go for it. Like you've already got the, okay. So he shows me a toolkit. He opens this toolkit for you, and it's like you have all of the tools you already need.
Yeah.
So you can offer your healer energy, which is what he's calling it, in any way that calls or speaks to you. So just if you're like interested in, you know, astrology, if you're interested in Reiki, if you're interested, whatever is like kind of drawing you, your energy is what matters, and you'll know the direction to go. But he's showing me the toolkit. You don't have to have a bunch of certifications on the wall to start.
Okay. I mean, there's all sorts of ways to market, like Facebook Lives, YouTube Lives, TikTok Lives, all that stuff that I see people doing. That's kind of cool. All right, let's see. Okay, now Asya from Bulgaria just got a new passport. The number ends in 222 and it expires December 2nd. There are other twos as well. I know it's not a coincidence. What do you think? Why the twos?
Not a coincidence. I'm hearing it's an angel code for you. Is connected with your angels in the angelic realm. So you can imagine, and this is for everybody, if you're seeing a series of repeated numbers over and over. For me, for many years, I saw 11. I mean, I did today. It was December 11th, and it was 11:11. I looked at the, computer, and I what you can do is you can just imagine, this might sound strange, but it's coming through very strongly from Eric. He's telling us to get quiet and imagine to sit with the energy of that number sequence. I've never heard
They all
of
have
this.
energy.
Yeah, they all do. But you can sit with the 1111 energy. You can sit with the 222 energy and just ask to receive the activations of whatever it's trying to give you, and also ask for a message and you'll receive one.
Good. Well, it says
It's kind
here,
of a cool little technique.
yeah, it's considered an angel number, symbolizing
Mhm.
balance, harmony, and connection to
Mhm.
the spiritual realm.
Mhm.
It's also believed to represent in relationships a reminder to improve connections, assess relationships, and build good partnerships, career, getting a team on the same page, and growing skills, emotions, reflection. And there's a whole bunch of stuff.
It feels like it's the first part for her, where
Okay.
it's like her connection to the spiritual realm and her angel numbers.
Yeah, but look up significance of 222 and you'll find a bunch of stuff. And for you guys who are seeing other numbers, do the same thing. Okay. Daisley King wants to know what she should concentrate in 2025. On what should she concentrate?
Daisy is her name?
Yeah, Daisley.
Daisley. Okay. Hi,
Mhm.
Daisley.
Mhm.
Okay, Eric's showing me he's saying I don't know what this means for you, but do not be afraid to move forward. And it could be or move on. So it could be if there's something like a job,
A
a relationship. Yeah, that's what comes to mind. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Like something feels like you feel like stuck or like you don't have any options.
Yeah.
The universe is going to provide you with another solution or an option, but you have to take the step first that you feel that you know deep down that you need to take.
All right.
Mhm.
All right, Stacy Spring from California. Can I get a message from Eric or my higher self about my love life?
Okay. He shows me an image of you looking in a mirror. And he shows me right now and says to me, learn to love yourself right now. And all the love that you want will follow from that. So that's,
Okay.
and
like that.
it really feels like you have a love relationship coming in next year, but this is a good time to do work. He says you also don't have to be perfect for someone to love you. So there you go.
Yeah.
So that's a big one for all of us.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, self-love is the bedrock for romantic relationships, all in all, or any kind of relationship with others.
Yeah.
All right, Lizzie from Sydney wants to know, she's been asked to join a counseling group as a facilitator in regards to addiction. Is it a good step? Will they be able to identify with me and will she make a difference? Knowing Lizzie, she will.
I get yes, it is a good step. Or okay, is it a good step? Eric responds, stepping stone. So it's something that will lead to whatever out. Like you have a kind of like a secret wish or a secret desire. It feels like of what you want to create that you maybe don't go around and tell everybody. It's a stepping stone to lead to that thing.
Cool.
Yeah. Will you make a difference? He goes, how could you not? Absolutely. You're Lizzie.
Lizzie, I know. Yeah.
I don't know Lizzie,
I know
but
her
I'm like,
energy so well now.
I like her. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's great.
it's great. Okay, thank you for this live already. All right, you're welcome. Let's see, Anthony K. Oh, no, wait. No, I skipped one. Cassie Fig, Figz. My dog Troy passed away a couple of years ago, but before he did, he suffered with seizures. What caused those sudden seizures?
Okay, I hear it was part of his contract. That it was part of his contract, and actually, I don't know, you guys have such a bond and like a huge soul bond. And yes, we can have soul bonds and soulmates with animals.
Yeah, of course.
That he really taught you about like love and through this thing he had to go through. I mean, as weird as that sounds.
Yeah.
So it was part of his contract.
Well, I had a dog, Penny, a miniature pinscher. Loved her so much. And she, as she got older, it wasn't that old, but her neck, she couldn't put it up at all. It was just like arthritis or something. But then, she would have seizures, and then she died, and she just had status epilepticus, wouldn't stop having a seizure. Food problems. We took her to the vet to put her down. It was just so awful. What's the cause of the seizure? Because it doesn't seem to be really to the neck. It's like, it should be brain.
For her, I just hear she was ready to go. Like she stayed around a bit longer than she like was scheduled to, as weird as
we
that
tried
sounds.
to help her with her
Yeah.
neck and her feet
Yeah, and
and
she
all
was
that
just
stuff.
like, it was too painful, so she was ready to go. So that was a exit point, and she took it.
Was it a brain tumor or something like that, or just?
Yeah, it feels like something was growing in her brain,
Okay.
beginning to grow in her brain. I agree.
Okay, let's see. Anthony K. Last year I did an ET contact meditation. I woke up to a small being in my bedroom. Can you tell me if it was real or my imagination?
Absolutely real.
Mm,
And it feels positive, like it
good.
feels like it was a benevolent being. And that you can do more of that if you want. You got kind of a little, like, I can see you getting kind of spooked and like, oh my God, what is happening? And then it went away or something. But you can work with this group more.
So Eric,
I hear that they honored your request because you asked them to come.
So Eric, what are these drones, especially over New Jersey and stuff? I don't get the feeling that they're ET or anything. It's like a foreign country, maybe, or
There's
military.
The drones over New Jersey. Yeah, I feel like they're military. They're military drones, is what I'm hearing.
Okay. Russia, China, US?
I'm US.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Catherine Ulrich. My name is Catherine Ulrich from Fargo, North Dakota, and I'm backdating my ex-boyfriend, Harry. He's moving back to California this spring. Should I stay together with him?
What's the boyfriend's name? That's okay.
Terry. Sorry, Terry. Catherine. So Catherine is in Fargo, and he's moving back to California in the spring.
It feels like there's going to be some of the same issues that are going to come up. So, that's what it feels like to me. Okay. You're going to have some of the same problems that you did before.
Yeah, so the ultimate decision is up to you if you can in a different place to be able to better deal with those or not. All right, Sean B. SHAANR rather from Plainsfield, Illinois. I'm divorced and want to know, will I be in another long-term relationship, or am I meant to be alone? SHAANR from Plainfield.
Eric's saying you can find a partner. This is the time, but he wants you to, simply, like, honestly, getting out of your house and a little more. And I mean, it's hard. I get it. Dating is, especially for like introverted type people, it is hard. It's not fun. It's a lot of work, but it's time for you to kind of flex that muscle a little bit. Get out there.
Okay. Awesome.
He shows me like, putting on a new pair of shoes, like, metaphorically speaking. Like,
yeah, I know you get blisters at first, but when you break them in, then
exactly
they're the most comfortable pair you have. So I want to also talk about my Chihuahua Penny, who I think Bella was Zoe. She just got really thin, weighed almost nothing toward the end, and she would just walk around the same course of the patio, around the table chairs, blah blah blah, and like dementia, whatever. And so we were planning to put her down. It was a weekend. We were planning to take her to be put down following Monday, and we asked Annika to put her outside to go pee, and my husband went out and found she was floating in the pool dead. And on the board, the Ouija board, she wrote out already dead. So like she died and then fell in the pool, hopefully. But what did she have? Maybe
I
she
heard,
was,
did she have cancer? Did they ever
I
find it?
bet.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
was
I bet
hearing.
she did.
She had cancer, and
I thought
she
so.
was in a lot of pain at that last few, but that's okay. She wanted to stay around. First of all, this dog is kind of hysterical. I don't know, like
Yes.
like really funny, and also just kind of makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Like kind of like a jokester, you know?
Yeah. Well, he had a hard beginning because Lucas, when he was like 4 years old, he loved the movie Dumbo. So he dropped her from the balcony between two rooms, see if she could fly. And she was like 6 weeks
Oh,
old, 8 weeks old or something like that.
oh no. Well, I'm glad she looked through that.
Well,
But
and then I heard the toilet flushing and him laughing, ha, 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 flush, ha, and he had her in the toilet around the same age, just like a peanut jacuzzi. So poor thing, she probably was ready to go.
yeah.
All right.
She had cancer.
Yeah, figured. All right, Nicole P. from Denver, Colorado. Does my mom, Paula P. of Cordes Lakes, Arizona, think think her dog Sadie is happy living with us?
Um, okay, does the mom think the dog's happy living with us? Yes.
So I guess
Well, yes, but your
okay.
mom's funny. Like your mom's like kind of a little like in your business a lot and a little like judgmental, kind of critical. So that's just her personality. So she's
Yeah.
always like looking for something, that's wrong. But the dog she feels that the dog is well taken
Okay,
care
good.
for. Trusts you. Yeah.
Good. All right, Cheryl Meskey from Stewartstown, Pennsylvania. Most days around 3 p.m., I get really depressed. Is that from another life? That's interesting.
Interesting. Yes, actually. That's wow. Um,
What happened at 3 o'clock
it feels like
p.m.?
you exited right at that time and you
Wow.
exited. So it feels like you actually want to work with your team, work with your guides or Eric and ask him to help you clear the word is cellular memory of what
Yeah.
happened. You don't even have to know what it is, of what happened at that time in whatever lifetime, and ask to have it cleared. And
Wait, that's something you can help with too, Courtney,
I
right?
can. We also can go back to the other lifetime and clear the energy that's still
Now, I would do that, Cheryl.
hanging
I
out.
really would.
Mhm.
Well, can you share the cause of death, or should we keep that for when you work with her?
It feels like sorry, this is a little much, but a hanging of some kind.
Okay.
Like I think there was you exited on your so
hence the being depressed. My husband's friend had a kid, 21 years, he was great until 21. Then he got severely depressed. Found out that he killed himself in another life at that same age. And once he found that out, he was fine. So,
I mean, that happens a lot.
yeah.
I see clients all the time that they'll come in, they're fine, 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 fine. And then at a certain age, they get an intense medical condition. Well, that's where they exited the last life, or they have this intense trauma kind of surface.
Yes,
So
but I've never seen it an actual time of day, which is really interesting.
I know. I was surprised by that too, actually. I was
Yeah.
expecting it to be something
Yeah.
else, but I got
Yeah.
yes. So
All right, Julie Ramos from San Diego. Any advice from her higher self in regards to managing my anxiety?
yes. What I'm seeing for you is to it's like some nervous system trauma work. Now, I don't do a lot of this specifically, but it feels like a rewiring of your nervous system, like you're caught a little bit in fight or flight. And that can happen, especially if we have something really traumatic happen to us and we never really get over it, or, it's still kind of in our field. So for you, like doing some work to repattern your nervous system, you could be doing somatic work. You can do EMDR, but something like that would be really helpful for you.
Yeah, isn't there a book called something like Taming the Tiger or something like that?
Yeah, that's Peter Levine, I think.
Yeah, it's
and
that's
a great book. That's
really good.
There's people that are trained in that modality, and that would probably really help her.
Okay. I have a friend, client, Katie, and last name L is kind of a Danish name from, I think, Brookhaven. She suffers from so much anxiety, and now she's on medication, but I don't know if she's on the right one because um, maybe it's just initially she's pretty, I don't know what she's on. So, I think it's probably from another life, but what can be done for her? We've done some scalar work and it did help.
Yeah, it feels like, hold on a second. It feels like there is some childhood energy or possibly trauma that
Mhm.
is still present for her in her field. Age 7's popping up. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
And that is where like the root of of this, and it feels like it wants to be cleared. So working with
Okay.
somebody to clear that and help. And if you can't get in yet, or you can actually imagine going to yourself at whatever age, whatever the thing happened. This is for everyone. And just simply be with your younger self.
Mhm.
Ask your younger self what it needs to do to heal, and kind of work with your younger self. You can actually start on your own right now, working with your younger self.
That's really cool advice. Because there is no linear time. We're our
Right,
7-year-old self, the same as we're in a 6 to 9-year-old self. All right, let's see. Charlene Slazak, does my hubby Robert Hickle or Eric have advice for me to know my purpose here, not just being bedridden for the rest of my life?
Hmm.
And she's from Illinois. Charlene Hickle. Slazak Hickle.
Feels like there is artistic energy within you that you have not expressed or tapped into yet. And so even if you're bedridden, I'm wondering if you can start making things with if you can use your hands, if you can, yeah, I'm getting confirmation. If you can start doing something, making things with your hands, like whether you like to craft or crochet or paint or make art, or write poetry, whatever it is, but it feels like you're creating, like you need to make art, you need to listen and create from that. And that's
Does
going
she
to be
need,
really,
does that move stagnant energy and could help with
it could,
bedridden time?
and it feels to me like there's an artist within you, that you have the purpose to live as an artist on the earth, and there's lots of ways to do that. I mean, there's like artists who are hairstylists, I'd say,
Yeah.
like tons of them.
Yeah.
But whatever that means to you, and whatever way you form that means to you, there's some energy there,
Okay.
and it could be healing too.
Erin, ERRINT from Minneapolis. Does she have any negative entities attached?
I get yes, actually, that you do. And you feel them. That's why it's like they're there. So
Because you do. Palo Santo
um
stage.
I don't know if that's gonna be they're pretty um who in your group does it, Elisa? There's
Well, let's see.
Nora.
Oh, on my group. Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, Scalar, we do that, but
Yes, Scalar,
um,
Nora. I think Nora, is that her
okay.
name? Nora? Yeah,
Nora Hazel.
she gets rid of those. So
Good.
I would
She's on the
contact.
team, so you
Yeah,
can look
she's on
that
the
up.
team, and she definitely knows her stuff with that. So
Right.
contact her.
All right, let's see here. Patty Zolinska from Chicago, Illinois. It was a
Patty.
sunny day, clear, blue sky, no clouds, and there was huge, solid white circle in the sky, perfectly still. And after a few minutes, it slowly disappeared. What was that? I've seen something in the news or something about that phenomena, but I'm not
It
sure.
feels like there was an ET that you saw.
Oh.
I hear they're making contact. I don't know what that means. So Be open. You may see another one. They're trying to connect with you. So there you go.
Are they benevolent?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
She's a light worker, and she has connections with other beings if she opens up and kind of taps into this a little bit.
Do you know what kind of species this was?
Who is this? I don't get any specific.
Okay, that's fine. It could be more than one. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hanging out in the same craft, who knows? All right, Cynthia Hillsville, message from loved one Thomas D. Anything he wants to say? So we don't have a specific. Maybe you need that, but let me know.
It's okay. Cynthia wants message from Thomas. It may feel like it's going slowly, but it's still going. So whatever it is that feels like you're not making any traction, he shows me it's just you putting one foot in front of the other and you're doing it. So he's very proud of you. Also, there's a lot of pride.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm looking at the white circles. There is some weird stuff. Anyway, I'll read it later. Okay. All right, Sally J from Birmingham, UK. Why won't my cat Fred play with Frank and Henry, my other cats? What can I do to let him know that they want to be friends and play?
Fred's loner. I mean, I don't know what to say. He's sort of a little bit of a loner cat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personality.
He's just kind of a personality trait. He doesn't really want anything. He just wants other cats to stay their distance. That's just his personality. So I don't know if you're going to change. I don't think right? Doesn't feel like he's afraid. No, he's just kind of like, the first thing I heard is he's a loner.
Okay. And nothing like pain or something medical that's keeping him from interacting. Okay, good. All right, Tanya C. from Toronto. A friend is trying to manipulate my spiritual awakening. That she wants to learn.
She wants to manipulate it? Is that what you said?
Yeah, okay. Let me
start over.
I messed up. A friend is trying to manipulate my spiritual awakening that she wants to learn. All I sense is she wants to compare and not do the inner work, deep work. Any clarity? Any clarification?
Eric's just saying, I think you need stronger boundaries with this person, and also like you don't have to be friends. Also, that's what he's saying. He's like, he kind of doesn't mince words. I mean, if this person is really just, taking your ideas or stealing from you, or it just feels like icky, you don't have to have them around.
Yeah. Just keep that topic or that subject off base, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I have any name here. What reasoning for a gentleman sticking around my life is purpose? Is there something he isn't sharing? Okay, we don't have a name or anything of either person, so we'll move on.
Okay,
Sharon
we need
D,
name.
Yeah, Sharon D from Cambridge. I see purple lights often. What are they? These weird phenomena in the sky, it's cool.
Eric's telling me there's going to be a lot more UFO sightings, contact, disclosure.
Oh yeah.
All of that is there's a lot of that this year. I mean, this is the year of truth. The guides are calling, and I'm going to offer a free class on the 9th of January. So mark your calendars, everyone.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to be called the Gateway of Change. So 2025, they're calling it is the Gateway of Change. We're moving forward into a new era, and the hallmark of this era is truth. So the truth will be revealed on all fronts. We'll be seeing that play out with things we don't want to know, but are coming out. And also we're going to be seeing it a lot more with like the truth about who we really are, the truth on an internal level, and the truth of like us not being alone in the universe. Yeah. So that was a long answer. Sorry for that,
No, that's
Sharon,
the
but
truth, so it sets you free. I love it.
yeah.
All right. Hi, Amy from Virginia. The spirit have a message for me. Now we don't have a specific, but I'm gonna give it a go. Amy
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
from AMIE from Virginia.
The first thing I hear from a female spirit guide is we are here and more than willing to assist. Just ask. You got to ask
Right.
them for your help. And the more that you do this, I see like next year for you, a big year, a big, big year. You're stepping
Cool.
into your power. You're going to own who you really are. And you're going to begin to be able to like operate with more power in the world. It's kind of amazing. So work with your guides.
Very nice. Let's see. Evelyn from Effort, Pennsylvania. Evie, yeah. I've been using a pendulum to connect to my dad, Carlo, and Eric. Am I getting messages from them? Circle is yes for me, and back and forth is no.
I just see the dad smiling, like, and like rolling his eyes, but in a sweet way. And like, of course, you're talking to us. Of course,
That's
yes.
awesome. What about
Yeah.
Eric? Is she getting stuff from Eric too, or mostly the dad?
No, it's both because she's asking, she's
Yeah.
asking, but she's getting better at it. Like, I feel like she's getting faster and better, and it's working.
That's awesome.
So,
very good.
good
Make
job.
sure you say a prayer of protection, though, right?
Absolutely.
Super
Yeah.
important. All right, Maureen C. from France. Can I get a message regarding my living arrangements? Recent circumstances have forced me to move out of my home, and I have temporary accommodations till April.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Your living
That,
arrangements.
yeah.
Okay, I see a new apartment or home, but I sense it's apartment, but if I'm wrong, sorry. And it's definitely coming. It will be affordable and it will come before April. So hold out. You're not going to be without a place to live. So
Good.
that fear is obviously that's very scary, but you can put that
Yeah.
out of your mind because I'm hearing that that's not happening.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right. You just started. Good. That means I won't miss the live this time. But anyway, really sorry to hear about. Okay. Okay. Carmen Claudio from Seattle, Washington. How many babies will me and Christopher Davis from South Carolina have?
3.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you
Get
have 3
cracking.
kids. There you
All
go.
right. And everything will be okay?
Boy, girl, I think. Sometimes I'm wrong, but
Well,
I get
sometimes
those.
they haven't made up their mind yet.
I know, but that's what I get.
Yeah.
Eric said, boy, girl. Will they
Okay.
all be okay? Yes. Sorry, I'm laughing because, and I don't know which order your son will come in. I think he will come first, but your son, I hear, is a firecracker. So he's going to be a really good teacher for you because he's got like so much energy and he will be there to keep it going. So
Oh, that's awesome. Is another country my next place to live? And she's Allie E from Las Vegas.
Eric says not quite yet. I know that's what you're feeling, that you want, and it's definitely possible, but it's not exactly the time yet.
Okay. Let's see. When I was a kid, okay, we don't have the name on this other one, so okay. Christina from the UK. Shall I resign from my full-time job now? If yes, where to apply and for what? She says I'm doing a career change to counseling.
Oh, okay, got it. Should you apply resign? Yes. But it doesn't feel like you resign until the later part of February, early March, and that you will have something secure before then. So I would start looking around right now. Maybe the holidays, it's kind of a tricky time to look for a job, but first of the year comes, like start looking around, you're gonna have it secured, and then it feels like you move on.
That's awesome. So Abby, Courtney.
Yeah.
She's an X-ray tech and she's just working so hard, and doesn't get enough time with her son. Her real interest is channeling, mediumship, and all that stuff. But what does she do? I mean, she can't like stop the X-ray thing and go broke while she's trying to get her business going as a medium.
Mm.
She's very good, you know her.
Oh yeah, she is very good. So is the question then how
How
does
can
she?
she make this transition? I mean, she can't stop work and
Okay, it feels like there's an interim place that she can work where she's able to like, work 2/3 time or something like that. It's
okay.
not like full, but that it's like a more of a on a contract basis that you
Okay.
work, more part-time. And then as you're doing that, you can start building your client list. It feels
Okay,
like you
good.
can do it pretty quickly. I don't think she's gonna have a problem.
Okay, good. All right. Let's see. Shannon McDonald.
There's hold on, go back to Abby.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
There's some fear there. There's some like fear that holds you in its grips.
Yeah.
So, and it's scary and you don't know if it's going to work. So that's what you want to work on before you make this next step.
Okay.
Okay.
Shannon McDonald Doyle from Cambridge. Will I become pregnant soon? If you're having trouble, don't forget to email me. I can give you some advice.
It does feel like email would be good because there's something in
Okay.
there that was going to help her. Yes, I get it within the next 6 months.
Good. I already, somebody I sent the information to, they did what I said. Boom, they got pregnant. And it's probably a multiple, which is cool. All right. Melinda S. from California. What is my life purpose?
I need her to spread joy, actually. Like you're a messenger of joy.
Oh.
And it can be in lots of different ways, but that's what I hear.
Okay.
And self-love, like really like teaching. First, you love yourself, but teaching others through your actions, through your words to love themselves. Like you really have a beautiful, it's just beautiful energy.
Oh, that's great. Anyway, the one that asked about the part her next job, she was doing counseling. Should she apply to part-time counseling? I forgot that part of the question. Part-time?
Yes, part-time would be good.
Okay.
Like it feels like you kind of move in the direction of your goal, and that would be a good way to do it. And
Okay.
you secure the job and then you move on.
Okay. Mary Merri Larson from Sitka, Alaska. Ask Blake if his brothers are still using.
Ask Blake. Is Blake crossed over?
I guess yeah, probably sounds like it.
Okay, let me ask Blake if his brother. I get yes, but she already knows the answer. So
yeah. Okay.
And but hold on. They're saying they're giving me a warning. This is Eric. You're giving me a warning. You got to be careful with the situation because you don't want to get too involved. Like people are making their own choices.
Their contract, that's their journey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Rudolph Lohendorf from Waukesha, Wisconsin. Do you have any insights to financial situation in 2025? And maybe we can get a message from Mother Carol from Waukesha. Also,
so his financials, okay, I don't really like doing stock predictions. I'm not big on
no, I don't
okay.
think that's what they're talking about.
So he's asking about his financial situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Eric's showing me take the blinders off in any way you can. Like your financial situation is definitely going to improve, but there's also a little, he's saying you need to do a little legwork first. So take the blinders off and really take a hard look at what is going out and get a clear picture of, okay, this is as much money as we need. And he's showing me red pen, like you can cut back on some certain areas.
Okay.
So that's the first step. And then after that, he wants you to really start moving beyond the fear that this is never going to change, that you have the power to change this.
Yeah.
You do have the power to change. This is for everyone.
Yeah.
That you have the power to change that it can happen and it's going to happen. And then you take that energy into 2025.
Okay, awesome. All right, Sharon Stolper, Glendale, Arizona. I know her. Basically, it's really around Phoenix. Is it possible to learn how to be an animal communicator? I'm not known as being psychic. However, I do impart and use a type of Reiki on horses, like her horse Gus at Sundancer Stables and dogs and babies.
Excited by this question for her because I am like, do it, like go do it. Yes, like I get like a full yes, like yes, please do it.
How does she learn? Does she take lessons from other?
It feels like she finds a teacher who helps
Oh.
her with this, and she could sign up for a class. So if you have a teacher, I don't really know a lot of animal. I'll think on that because there might be an animal communicator teacher that I can think of.
I think there's
But-
one on the team, or maybe two, like Cheryl Terry, I think. I can't remember.
Okay, but look it up, look through
Yeah.
Elisa's page, and if there's somebody you're drawn to study with, but you're so good with animals, that this is going to be just like a natural part of the gift that you already have. So they already like you already
Okay.
talked to them. It's awesome.
All right. Okay, so we got somebody that just wants a message from guides, but nothing specific. And so, okay, then the next one, Kim, why every time my question gets deleted and disappears? That's because it's probably on general live chat. And then when I change to top chat, all the people on, that put their questions in first on live chat go first above the top chat people.
Oh
Because
no.
top chat is filtered. I don't know how it's
Ugh.
filtered or why. Live chat is truly this one's first, this one's second, this is third. Whereas top chat, it could be that the first top chat is number 20. Okay, and then it goes to when go to live chat, or yeah, maybe number 1 on top chat is number 20 on live chat. Oh, I'm getting confused. Okay.
Okay, sorry about that. But
Yeah,
just
so
a
that's what
question.
happens. It's not to do with us. You just need to be aware that I always switch to live chat because it is truly the fair way to be in, chronological in the questions. First come, first serve. No filtering.
Mm.
Miriam R from Winnipeg, Manitoba. I have a liver issue. Has my liver improved?
It looks brighter, it looks sparklier, so the answer is yes.
Good.
You've been doing some work, and the inner work you're doing, the emotional work you're doing is also helping. So good job.
Okay, awesome. Let's try a couple more. Let's see. Ingrid C wants a message from Jesus, and she's from Tennessee.
I'm hearing that you are on the path to mastery, like self-mastery, so that in this lifetime.
Wonderful. I remember on the e-board, I got a message from Jesus. It was something like, you are the perfect example of love, for you sacrificed your only son to share him with the world. It made me cry. Jesus, do you have another message for me? Thanks from Elisa from Houston, Texas.
He's saying you helped a tremendous amount of people this year, and remember to take time for yourself.
Okay.
Like,
yeah,
get quiet and take time for yourself.
All right. All right, Ethan L from Utah. I've been dabbling in reality shifting. That's so cool. No big shifts yet, but was delirious last night, and was in an ocean world. I saw a shark below, shifted back ASAP. Anything to be clarified? And this is Ethan L from Utah.
Ethan, let's see. Eric's saying to make sure you're doing this safely. I don't know if you have a teacher who's helping you with this, or you're just like I mean, it's like somehow you're maybe hanging out a couple places that maybe aren't great, and make sure you come back all the way in your body. So just work on doing this in a safe way.
So prayers of protection and asking.
Yeah, I think, and this isn't
make sure you're safe and not going to weird dimensions that have nefarious beings.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, well, I guess that's it. Thank you, Courtney. We actually got a
Thank
whole
you.
bunch of people, even though
Yeah,
I missed
we
one.
did. I have a couple pages.
Good Lord, I got so many. Anyway, thank you guys, and
Thank you.
please do a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Love you, Courtney. Love you,
Love you
Eric.
too.
Love everyone
you.
out there.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye.